And by the lodge there's some nice poppies displayed. And the bees are loving it. Look. Alright, go away. Another bee there. There he goes. Still the flower beds are all blank. I thought they'd have had new bedding in by now. Well, this one here's got some nice flowers. Lovely display. Some lovely flowers by the bowling green, all yellow. There's a lot of Mombrecia here not yet in flower. Plenty of yellow colour. Of course you want yellow this time of the year for the insects. Just yellow everywhere. Wonderful display. And somewhere in there there's clematis wanting to get out. Well, they have eventually filled this hole in. There's been barriers round it since Noah was a lad. You can see where the water's been running all the way down to there. So is it now fixed or they just covered it up? And lots of bundles of fluff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7? See how they've grown from last week. Three there together, really enjoying the lay down. The cygnets having a day out. All the other swans have now been taken away because the male from this was getting stroppy with them. But apparently they've now gone to Wrexham, a private lake at Wrexham. I didn't want to take them Winsford or anywhere, Middlewich, because they might come back. So there's just the 2 swans and the 4 cygnets now. Now Burma Island and the red flowers are now out. Quite a few of them down there, and there's another one here somewhere. There. Looks like a dead fly. Just making out that fly look. And Burma Island's getting into a state because there's loads of weeds growing. You see all the thistles and other weeds growing everywhere. Just not taking care of it anymore.
I can show you a favourite one. Yeah, Violet, there's the birdies, the ducks.
The whole of the bank here has just gone back to nature. We've got brambles, we've got weeds, we've got thistles. Totally uncared for. I mean, we used to have like 30 gardeners in the park. It's always been a problem here because it's difficult to mow. Well, that's a bit different. I'm not sure what it's about. Darren, missing you always. 3 kisses. In loving memory of Darren. January 1966 to May 2024. So why that suddenly come, and is it just a memorial or something else? Well, the gang of Canada geese and the young are all off on a day trip again. Complete with bodyguards. Seems to be hundreds of the damn things. They seem to go up forever. That last one. They're getting quite big. They soon grow, the Canada geese do. It's like a total procession. Somebody fishing. By the waterfall. Yellow flowers by the hundreds. And for once the actual waterfall's flowing. Typical, because it looks like it's going to rain, but last week when it was hot in summer it wasn't running. Lone squirrel spotted me, so he's coming to say hello. And here he comes. Hello. You got any food? Yeah, look. I want food. Give me food. You must have some food, surely. I've got the old Hypericum mount. A wonderful flower, these. And they grow anywhere. You just see it shaking. Another one there, not so. I think that's past its best, but that one's looking really good. What do you know, at last the clock actually got the right time. Or it stopped at that time, but been weeks and weeks and weeks, hasn't it? Just need to fix the one uptown now, the same. Red roses for a blue lady. Thank you, roses. We've now got a nice bench in the overflow, inlet, whichever you want to call it. I've got a lone little baby duck, seems to be on his own. Having a little swim while on its own. I don't know where its mum is. Coming to say hello? Here come the babies, this mother with 3. Well, that one I was just looking at, one of these, and found its mum, I don't know, but trying to keep up with it. The old moorhen. Got some colourful beaks. bit dark, but a gang of baby ducks. Now, a good distance away because I'm zoomed in a lot. The little cygnets are now not so little, all following mum. I'm going in a bit better light there. All healthy, and I've gone behind the bush. That's a bit better. I've come behind the bush now. So there's mum, all perfectly aligned. Look, Dad's gone in front to make sure there's no badgers. All on the island, some of the allium, wonderful flower these are. Supposed to stop squirrels, but I don't know if the squirrels know about that. Well, they're just with one little baby. Stay still. Doesn't want to flame ball. That's it, have a rest. Thanks, Mum. Does anybody want any Canada geese? There's bloody hundreds of them, all blocking the pavement. And some of them can get a bit stroppy if you try and move them. All the way along. Another big gang of them here. I'll duck with them. There's hundreds of them. Yeah, so it's the semantics, bloody squirrel does. Yeah. Lovely colour, these yellow trees. There's a couple of them in the park, and it really stands out if they've got a green behind it. Really smashing. Well, the main drive, all the summer bedding's now in. A lot of it's not quite ready yet. There's quite a few have got flowers, quite a few waiting for the flowers to come. But all the bedding is now in. I thought we'd had all new baby ducks, but another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, another 10 with mum. Oh, 10 of them. Very young these, perhaps a couple of days old. We really have had a lot this time. Even more new babies. Yeah, they're appearing from everywhere. 1, 2, 3, there's 5 of them somewhere. 4, 5. I don't know where they all come from. They're roughly a day, perhaps 2 days old. All the babies are together now until you turn the camera on and all of a sudden they all shoot off. We're having fun here because Daddy Swan thinks he's a sheepdog and he's rounding up all the Canadians and he's rounding them all up together here so they keep away from his babies. He's just like a bloody sheepdog the way he rounds them up. Come on, get out of it. Moving them on. I'm looking at the old willow tree. Is it my imagination or is that top starting to fall away? When you approach it from a distance you can see it's quite distinctive that it's got that to it. Let's see if there's just a gap behind it as though that top bit's going to fall off. But it is actually growing. Well, the swans are on the move. Dad's coming in front, getting rid of anything out of the way. So the king's coming. And the mother and 2 cygnets close to the mother and 2 lagging behind. And Dad's down here now, making sure there's nobody coming near. So them 2 hanging back are obviously troublemakers. They do look smaller than these other 2. They're all the same brood. And the Canada babies have now moved because the swan's gone. And they're only, what, 2 or 3 weeks old. Look at the size of them now. And they're just taking over the bloody world. We don't usually get many fishing, but there's some over there fishing. And they're asking for trouble because they've got lots of ale with them. You're not supposed to be drinking in the bloody park. There's quite a few here fishing. You don't usually see many now. Well, the old squirrel's doing his acrobatics again. Hanging upside down. How do you do that? He's obviously done that before, hasn't he? Clever that is. Well, if you stand still in the park, this is what you get. Ducks coming from everywhere thinking you've got food. Coming from miles away. I don't know where all the babies have gone unless they've grown up all of a sudden, but just ducks everywhere come to see if you've got any food. Now we're having a bit of a strop. Well, we have found some other babies. These are a bit older than mother's here somewhere. Looking after them. There's some brand new ones. I could see them if Mother got out of the road. These are very young again. Get your tail out of it. A good mother, because she sat with them. That was a 1, 2, 3, 4. There's always one that's a different colour, isn't there? Yeah, good mother sitting there looking after them. And the one that keeps getting in the way. A bit of higher view where I was going to see where the ducks don't get in the way. As one walks past. There's Mum. These three are well zonked out. I don't know what's going on here. The tree they've chopped down, somebody's put all these feathers in it, and there is a mushroom, fungus, whatever. Beautiful example that is. And there's a swan come to see me and bring in the babies. They're getting quite big already. And keep getting in on the act. Yeah, it's surprising how quick they grow. Well, Burma Island, for the first time for a long time, we've actually got some nice flowers now down the memorial for the Burma star. Normally it's always neglected. Some nice begonias, lovely. And the old willow trees still growing. Growing from the bottom most of the top. We've got a lot of fishermen about. Not had any for ages, and all of a sudden there's loads of people fishing. Well, these are the babies from a couple of weeks ago. Look at the size of them. And they all seem to have survived. We usually have the problem of the gulls coming and taking them, but they've survived. And there's that little baby as well, that one where the mother had just got that one. I'm not sure that's whether it's just woke up, but it's a bit wobbly on its feet, so yeah, it's alright or not. The mother's with it. Well, we did video it a couple of weeks ago when it was on its own. So here's the one. And the old ace is still at its best. Well, cygnets have been coming a bit closer in under the bridge. And a good rummage. And here comes the other one to the party. Baby ducks have now joined in, and the mother. And the swan's warning me that her babies are here. Yeah, all together. I'm not sure if these lot are a different gang. I'm trying to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Mother's doing well at the moment to keep them together and keep them under cover, because we've got a lot of bloody gulls come. We'll soon take these. While they're under here, they're probably pretty safe. Get out in the open. A couple of squirrels come to say hello. You just stand still. Turn your back on me. Not a nut.